Welcome to Top Deals Point. Winter is coming and your tires could make or break every drive. Today, we're counting down the top 5 winter tires that actually deliver when roads get brutal. But which one truly earns the number one spot? You might be surprised. Stay tuned to find out and check the links in the description to grab your pick today. At number 5, we kick things off with the Continental VikingContact 7. If you're serious about winter driving, this deserves a real look. Built with Polar Plus technology, it keeps the tread flexible in extreme cold and uses a blend of silica and rapeseed oil to maintain grip on ice, snow, and wet roads. The interlocking tread block bridges reduce tread squirm, giving you sharper, more precise steering response, something you really notice when conditions turn ugly fast. Independent tests consistently rank it top 3 across nearly every subcategory, from ice handling to dry braking to noise levels. Despite the dense siping and groove network, these tires run remarkably quiet, a genuine surprise. The downside? There's no tread wear warranty, it can't be studded, and it's strictly a cold weather tire, not suited for temperatures above 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It's built for drivers in snow-heavy regions like the northern US and New England who need confident grip without sacrificing on-road comfort. Compared to rivals like the Michelin X-Ice or Bridgestone Blizzak, the Viking Contact 7 holds its ground and often leads, especially when conditions are at their worst. Coming in at number 4, it's the Bridgestone Blizzak WS90. This has built a serious reputation over the years, and honestly, it earns most of it. Designed for sedans, coupes, minivans, and crossovers, it uses Bridgestone's multi-cell compound with bite particles that absorb the thin water layer sitting on top of ice. A small detail that makes a massive difference when stopping on a frozen intersection. The tread pattern offers 15% more block edges than its predecessor, reducing braking distances on slippery surfaces. Stiffer tread blocks improve steering response and lateral grip without sacrificing the flexibility needed on ice. Drivers consistently rate it highest for snow handling, wet performance, and ride comfort. The drawbacks? There's no tread wear warranty, and tread life is a common complaint among owners. Road noise is also more noticeable compared to summer or all-season tires. Against rivals like the Michelin X-Ice Snow or Continental Viking Contact 7, the WS90 stands out specifically for ice grip and braking confidence, making it the go-to choice for drivers who deal with genuinely brutal winters and want dependable stopping power above everything else. At number 3, we've got the Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5. If you live somewhere that winter genuinely tries to ruin your morning, this is worth every conversation. Built with Arctic grip crystals, microscopic third-generation particles mixed into the tread rubber, they act like built-in studs, creating sharp, biting edges that emerge as the tire wears, constantly refreshing grip on ice. The double block. Grip design adds 40% more tread blocks on the shoulder area compared to its predecessor, putting more rubber in contact with slippery surfaces. Low rolling resistance can actually nudge fuel economy up slightly, and the ride quality genuinely rivals many all-season tires. The downside, wet braking and aquaplaning resistance are weaker than class leaders, a recurring pattern with Nokian's Nordic friction tires. It's also not budget-friendly, and tread life can fall short compared to Michelin or Bridgestone options. This tire suits drivers who prioritize comfort, quietness, and cold weather confidence, especially those in EVs or daily commuters navigating black ice and steep frozen driveways. Against the Continental Viking, Contact 7, or Blizzak WS90, the R5 holds its own on snow, but shines brightest in pure Arctic cold. Just missing out on the top spot at number 2 is the Bridgestone Blizzak L M005. This is a performance-focused winter tire, and it shows. Built with Bridgestone's NanoProtect compound using nano-selective silica dispersion technology, it earned a rare EU label A rating for wet grip, the highest possible, right from its 2019 launch. A combination of 2D sipes in the center and 3D sipes on the shoulders delivers shorter stopping distances on both snow and ice, while deep interlocking sipes effectively bite into packed snow for confident acceleration and braking. Independent tests frequently crown it Wet King, topping wet braking, wet handling, and snow braking categories. The drawbacks are real, though. Dry braking distances run longer than competitors, and there's no tread wear warranty. Some owners also report traction dropping noticeably once the tire wears past the 4 to 5 millimeter range. Size availability is limited, primarily fitting 18 and 19-inch wheels, making it best suited for performance sedans, sports cars, and luxury SUVs. Against rivals like the Continental VikingContact 7 or Nokian Hakkapeliitta R5, the LM005 leads convincingly on wet roads. That's genuinely its strongest lane. And finally, the number one spot goes to the Michelin X Ice Snow. This has quietly become one of the most trusted winter tires on the market, and the reasons aren't hard to find. Built with Michelin's Flex Ice 2.0 silica compound, it stays flexible in extreme cold while remaining firm in moderate temperatures, and full-depth 3D interlocking sipes ensure you keep traction throughout the tire's entire life, not just when it's brand new. Michelin backs it with a rare 6-year, 40,000-mile treadwear warranty, something most winter tire competitors simply don't offer. In back-to-back testing against rivals like the Continental Viking, Contact 8, and Bridgestone Blizzak WS90, the X Ice Snow showed a consistent advantage maintaining traction and composure as tread wore down. The drawbacks? Dry braking distances run slightly longer than performance-focused winter tires, and some drivers in extreme cold climates like Alberta report grip falling off noticeably below minus 20 degrees Celsius. It's built for everyday commuters and family vehicles, sedans, crossovers, and minivans, where balanced, long-lasting winter safety matters most. Compared to the Blizzak or Nokian R5, the X Ice Snow's real edge is longevity without sacrificing confidence.